So beyond how much core work should you do before you lift, enough to prime the core. That isn't necessarily the core training workout for that day. My favorite go-to for my particular demands, which was powerlifting, and building a squat and a deadlift and a rigid core and building a core of iron, you got to go with stir the pot and suitcase carries. A lot of bang for your buck. Yes, you can go to a yoke walk and farmer's carries and all those different types of progressions, but start where you can get a set of 100 on stir the pot and then do a couple sets of 100. Build up to that. Build a core of iron. For the suitcase carries, get where you can carry 50, 70 pounds for 50 yards for 4 sets. Build that lateral core endurance with the suitcase carry, and then you could progress it to bottoms up carry. That makes it even more hard. Then you can go overhead. You can even use this as a primer. You see where I'm going with this. You prime the warm up with a little bit of core work. Not so much it's going to exhaust you, but eventually you should be able to do a 6, 4, and 2 if you're trying to do a squat and a deadlift workout or a bench workout. This is pretty easy to do. Start with 6, then do 6, rest, then 4, and then eventually do 6, rest, 4, rest, then like 2 repetitions, 10-second hold. Start at 5-second. Master it. Check out this video on the Big 3 on how to do it. Also, you can check out the video on why the Big 3 doesn't work for some people. Some people it makes their back pain worse. Some people it doesn't feel like it's doing anything until they use the proper cues for the bird dog, for the side plank, for the curl up. That said, some people are going to need to do a lot more than just the Big 3. That's a good starting point. That's a good warm up. That's when the types of carries come in. That's when the back extension holds come in. That's when the variations of suitcase carries come in, and bottoms up carry, farmer's walk, asymmetrical carry, farmer's walk. We have more weight on one side, kind of like carrying groceries in. It's a lot more compression on the spine, but it's a good challenge for the core if you're trying to build a core of iron. Exercises that I wouldn't try to do to build a core of iron and to build the big lifts. Definitely don't do these before you train. I wouldn't do them after or any other time personally, and I don't have my clients do these exercises either. Don't do a bunch of bending and twisting, Russian twists. I wouldn't do a bunch of Russian twists before you train, and a bunch of hanging leg raises and rope crunches. This is all bodybuilding type of stuff.